Steve, welcome to my workshop and to Furniture Wood Stuff.
New arrival to the workshop. Stay tuned, we'll see what it is.
I've just put it on time lapse while I undo this crate. It's very well packaged, plywood all the way around, banding, and the corners are held together with some brackets and screws. So this isn't a review of the machine, it's mainly an unboxing and seeing the what you get for your money and first impressions really, and setting it up. So it's a new band sander for the workshop. It's another Black Friday deal. Black Friday deals seem to be okay in one respect, that you get some discount, but unfortunately I just seem to buy quite a lot of items, so I guess the promotion's working.
As you can see from the photo, I managed to get some help in to move it into the workshop. It's actually going to sit there. That's going to be the 16 amp line to it. It's actually a 16 amp line now. I just put some double socket on to get by, but I'll be putting a 16 amp socket on that as soon as it arrives. So what a beast. This weighs an absolute ton. Somehow or other I need to get it on a cabinet, so once we've built the cabinet we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So this is going to be the cabinet that goes underneath the belt sander. A small cast iron table, that's for going on the end of the sander if you want to do radius work. So, nuts, bolts, washers, and a couple of more belts. I think there's an 80 on, and we've got a 180, and there'll be a 120.
So step one's unpackage, step two, start building the cabinet. First things first, just attaching the adjustable feet. Then the sides, just a couple of carriage bolts and nuts and washers to be used here. Then the final side. Everything just finger tight at this moment in time.
The cabinet goes together. 8 of these little coach bolts, a washer, and a nut. Just need to level the top up, so I'm going to put the top on the MFT and then just tighten everything up. Well, it's a pretty sturdy cabinet. Now we need to put it in position. So it's actually going to go over there and pick up the dust collection from there. But we'll have to wait another day. We're waiting for the 16 amp socket. So as you see, we've got it mounted. I actually got a mobile base for it. Quite a not an expensive one, but it'll carry enough weight that this sander's about 140 kilograms. The mobile base is rated at 180, so that's fine. I actually took 3 of us to put it together. I didn't film it at the time because the other 2 guys that was helping us didn't really want to be on camera. Anyway, I put everything together. We'll just give it a little bit of a try before to make sure that it works. Anyway, so I'm just going to finish it off now. Just need to clean the travel grease up and what have you, and then we'll give it a little bit of a workout and see what we think. So I'm going to use a solvent cleaner. It's quite a mild one. It's good for taking glue residue off and like, and just all this horrible travel grease. Also, you'll notice that I've actually swapped it around. I've actually put the planer thicknesser where I originally was going to put the sander, and the main reason is that of course there's a wall that side and there's one that way, and also the cyclone dust extractor. You see, I'll just show you. Yeah, you're actually, when using planer thicknesser, limited on to your board length really, and if you're anything a little bit longer, you've got to move it. So by putting it the planer thicknesser where it is, well, that's the door out to the rear of the workshop, which goes into the garden, and it's quite a long way there, so I can actually do longer length boards. So it just seemed like a practical idea. Anyway, we'll get on with the cleaning. Bit of paper towel and a bit of cleaner. A few sharp edges around this, so we'll be going over it with a file. Just a smooth cut file. Now that the table or the platen is the travelling grease is off, I'm just going to give it a light coating of some machine wax. Sort of Scotch Brite pad. I'll do this to all the cast iron tables. You'll see there's a little bit of movement in that. It's sort of bouncing on the floor because I've got a rubber. I put a rubber floor down, which obviously helps when you drop tools. They don't tend to break and the like. But the drawback is can give a little bit of a bounce to the machines.
This is a little additional table that goes around the bull end of the sander, so when you're doing curves you basically put it on and take it off when you need to use it.
After a couple of minutes, just polish it off really. Well, this is time for a quick overview of the machine and what you actually get for your money. We've got a decent size work table or platen, and that's adjustable, raises and lowers. Well, you've got a couple of locking bolts here. And there's a cast wheel, and that just raises it up or down. If you even wear the belt out. I'll just lock that off there. We've got 4-inch dust extraction. And to be honest, that just sits at the end of the belt. See, go through this area, it just gets sucked away. This moves around, so you can actually put work on the edge, and that's where the other table will sit for doing rounded edges. Start, stop, and an emergency stop, and also the whole lot tilts flat, which we'll have a look at in a minute. So I think first we'll give this a go, do a bit of sanding and see what we think. Table's got a mitre slot in it, so I'll take a mitre gauge. You do need something to actually hold your workpiece, or it will just whip it right across, to be honest. That's not supplied. It's a spare one that I've got that I actually use between my router table and bandsaw. And now this edge sander. So we'll switch it on. As you can see, it oscillates, which therefore gives you better wear of the belt. Probably a less uniform scratch pattern. I just got a bit of Safili, painted Safili. We'll just square off the edge. Pretty decent finish. I'll tell you what I'll do as well, I'll hook up the dust extraction. I got to do that. I will give it another go. See how powerful it is. I've got that bevel edge on there. So we'll stand that down to 3 square. That's pretty good. Well, basically straight out of the box. See, we've got an angle gauge there, so that piece of wood that we've just sanded square, we'll put an angle, bevel angle on it of say 20 degrees. So just blackened it up so we can see. We'll clear it up. But you just saw there, you know, even though I got the mitre gauge giving it support, it does grab it and it will pull it, so I would recommend you never do it freehand. Dust collection's probably look a bit disappointing. It does seem to capture, stay here, edge of the table. Now maybe if I worked this at the tail, it might catch it a bit better. I was thinking working up there. So probably if you wanted to do some work like that, I'm not quite sure, like a big linisher. We also have a fence as well for use in conjunction when it's flat, and to be honest I don't think I can see myself using it when it's flat. And for the fence, little T-nut. We'll give that a try. Finally, it's the end part where you put the radius and the false table on and do some curve sounding. So we'll have a look at that. We'll adjust that at a later date. quite straightforward, that. Quite handy. Limitation is the size of my workshop, and so I'm going to have to move this. I think I'm going to have to switch it around on the mobile base, and obviously move that 16 amp socket a bit further up the wall so it doesn't clash with that hood. I mean, it is a heavy beast. It's around about 140 kilograms in weight. Cast iron, very thick pressed steel. The cabinet underneath is very handy. So I'll be putting the spare belts and probably a little side table when it's not in use. Looks like it's got a 2.2 kilowatt motor, which is about 3 horsepower, I think, top of my head. So that's the Axminster Professional, which used to be the Trade Series. Edge sander, belt sander, and it's AP2260BS2. So what do I think about it? I think it'd become a useful machine within the shop. Dust collection could have been better, but I'm not quite sure what you can actually do more than put the holes at the end of the belt. It's a big old thing, and it's quite tall. We'll give it a try, and if there's anything more to report in the coming months, positive and negative, I'll let you know.
Well, it's up and running. I said before, it's very weighty. It seems to be doing a job. Time will tell. And here's my scores. Thanks for watching. Please leave comments. I try to reply to all. Like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like these. Another video coming along very soon, and happy woodworking.